Hi guys! So, I finally jumped on the Adesuwa Nwokedi book train. I feel like I might have been sleeping on her, but I finally picked up one of her books and I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought I might as well do a video review of the book. It's school pickup time and I'm here doing a book review. Anyways, the book I picked out for my first taste at our book was The Marriage Class. Now, imagine, going for a marriage class and realizing that every couple, maybe not even just every couple, every individual in the class actually needs some sort of therapy. Now, the premise of the book is a marriage class, obviously. It's being hosted by a couple, Ifeanyiwa and her husband. And honestly, every couple that is in that class has one story or the other. Let me give you a quick rundown of the couple. So we have the first couple, Boma and April. So they're engaged, but they're obviously not compatible because they want different things out of life. So Boma wants something else. So let's paint it in this way. The babes want luxury. And the man in the relationship is like, me, I want peace, I beg. I really, really want peace. And then let's look at the second couple. We have Ogechi and Zulu. If you're Nigerian, I think you would get my explanation here. So imagine a rich, well-to-do, 9 to 5 girly and being engaged to a typical Igbo man, kind of like an Igbo man that has like a business. They like their things the boutique way. So imagine that combination. Now, moving on to the third couple, we have Raymond and Abby. And from the way the book was written, Raymond and Abby's relationship is kind of like the main focus of the story. Abby is someone who should have moved on from her ex because the relationship with her ex was not necessarily great, but for some reason she finds herself still stuck in her ex. However, the person she's engaged with absolutely loves her and is just kind of suffering in the middle of all of this because he doesn't deserve to be with someone that is still stuck in their ex. And then the last couple will be Eva and Sonia. So Eva is like an influencer, so their relationship is kind of like an influencer couple type relationship. So you can imagine what that makes it all about. Now, the book has a mix of like romance, it has a bit of like reality check, it includes like messiness, but I absolutely enjoyed the book because I obviously could relate to some of the themes, some of the slangs or jokes used in the book. Like for instance, there was a reference, I can't remember which of the couple now or the individual in the book, but one of them referenced the fact that they didn't like Agbo. For non-Nigerians, Agbo is a herbal mix that is being it's not there's no serious prescription to it, but it's like an herbal mix that you can use. And growing up, my grandma, my mom used to give us this agbo. It's mostly bitter, at least from my experience growing up. And I remember that the individual talking about agbo in the book also didn't like agbo growing up. And so I absolutely like enjoyed the book.